Hey guys, so today I want to tell you if you missed the assignment about space and depth, I want to give you a little heads up about what that's all about. So first thing you're going to need to do is go to your Canvas page, as you see here. Go to the right where it says depth in artwork. You're going to click on that link. That will take you to the assignment page with some information. The depth in artwork, what we're talking about is space or the distance between objects. I want you to watch this little slideshow here that will give some examples, but basically the idea is that in a two-dimensional image, all of the depth that you see, all of the distance is all imaginary, obviously, right? Because you're looking at something that's flat. So the artist or the photographer or whoever has some tricks they use to make you feel like you're looking at something with real depth. Those tricks, techniques are overlapping, size, placement, detail, color and value, and perspective. So if you'll look through that slideshow, it'll give you some examples of each one. Now, after you've done that, your assignment is thus. I want you to take a magazine page, picture out of a magazine, or you can print something out off the internet if you have access to that, and pick something that has actual depth, something that has distance in it. You can see, for example, here with this one, this is a basketball player. There is a basketball player in the front, there's other basketball players in the background, and then there's a whole stadium full of people behind that. So it's distance, 1, 2, 3, 4 levels of distance coming back. Okay? So I want you to find a magazine with that distance. And if you're looking at that picture doesn't really help, you can see here, this shows it a little better. So this is, and you can see when you turn it to the side, it's got it's been cut out, and those levels of distance have been popped out, almost as though you were looking at a three-dimensional image, or a flat image with three-dimensional glasses, 3D glasses, where it seems like everything just sort of pops out. Here's another example that's not on the picture. You can see this is a little kid, but if I turn it to the sides, you can see that is all that depth has been popped out. Okay, so I want you to take this magazine page, find the layers of depth, and then I want you to cut those out, and I want you to paste them down onto a little something that has some kind of heavyweight feel. You will find that magazine pages or just regular paper is not stiff or sturdy enough to deal with this project. So you need to put your paper down onto some kind of cardstock, or maybe double up the paper or something just to make it a little bit thicker. Then you're going to cut off those different levels, and you're going to stick like little pieces of cardboard or foam core or something underneath to prop them up. You can see here those levels are propped up. Here the levels are propped up. You're going to put that under them, and the order in which you do it, the background is the farthest thing away from us, so that is the flattest thing in the project. As you come closer into the foreground, things are going to get popped up more and more and more. So the thing that's closest to us from the point of the view of the camera will be the thing that's highest up off the ground. So again, you can see this. The basketball player is popped up the most. Okay. You're going to put all of that onto a piece of cardboard or something that'll hold it, just a thicker board of some kind. See how it's on a piece of board? Right. Okay. So that's the first part of the project. The second part of the project is you are going to take an image that you create, something out of your own imagination. You're going to sketch a very simple sketch of it onto your sketchbook. Something real easy, not complicated. So, for example, you're going to do something, like this. Okay? Maybe it's a mountain thing. There's one little mountain here. Then maybe there's another mountain in the background over here. Then maybe there's an even bigger mountain way back there. And then maybe there's a cloud in the sky up here. Okay? So that's all you have to do for your sketch. Just real simple. And you don't have to do a mountain. You can do something else. But this is the basic idea. Once you do that sketch in your sketchbook, then you are going to create each of these layers, layer 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're going to create each of them separately. You're going to make them out of cardboard or something completely separate from each of the others. So this first one, you're going to take a piece of cardboard, you're going to cut it to look like this. This second one, you're going to cut a piece of cardboard that looks like this, all the way down to the ground. Third one, mountain, cardboard, all the way down to the ground. So what you end up with is something like this, but if you look, all the pieces go all the way down to the ground. See that? So that when it's all said and done, it'll stand up on its own. Okay? So all the different layers go down to the ground. So in this case, you're not cutting anything out of your picture. You're actually creating all those layers separately. So there's different ideas about things that people have done. I like this one a lot, which was a sort of a sea monster scene. I thought that was kind of cool. But again, it will stand up on its own if you do it right. All right, so those are the two parts to this project. Once you're done with both of them, you need to fill out the quiz. I think there's I didn't put a link to it right there, but there is a link to it right here. There's a quiz, and you're going to submit a picture of each one of those side by side. So you'll just put them down together, take one picture, and submit the one picture. All right, so that's the assignment. If you missed it but you're in class, you can come ask me for more clarification. Or if you're out of class, I hope that gives you all the information you need. Let me know if it doesn't, and good luck.